Welcome to your Power Flow Express practice. We are going to be on and off our mats in less than 30 minutes today. So let's begin in a child's pose. Finding a little bit of easy movement as you arrive in this shape, maybe gently shifting the hips from side to side. If it's available, you might release the forehead to the mat and begin to slowly roll from one side to the other. You may even notice as you're taking these gentle rolling movements with the forehead that the elbows drop to the mat, then lift. Notice as you land in this shape, maybe continuing with that rolling pattern, maybe arriving in stillness at center. Notice the opportunity to check in, to allow your breath to guide you into your body, into this present moment, and to invite a mindful release of any distractions that will not serve in the next 30 minutes. Slowly begin to rise up just enough to release the body to the mat. We're meeting in a Sphinx Pose. From this Sphinx Pose, beginning to draw the head towards the sky and then drawing the chin to the chest. We'll take 5 more rounds of this. You might match the breath, allowing the exhale to bring the chin to the chest. Inhale to draw the chin to the sky. Twice more. Release the torso to the mat. Take the arms out to goalpost, tent up on the fingertips, finding some oscillating Cobra as you inhale, lifting through center. Exhale, dropping the right shoulder through center, gazing over the left elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale to drop left, gazing right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dropping right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dropping left. One more time each side. This time as you come up through center, pausing here, then slowly release all the way to your mat. Extend the arms out to a T. You might have a prop here that you might use. Might be fine without it. And then slowly, with the left cheek connected to the mat, begin to draw the right arm in towards the chest. Peel open. We're coming into a half airplane. You might take something beneath the head if it's a little bit tight, if you've got lots of space. Maybe keeping the head connected. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths, knowing you have choices. If this feels good, stay here. If you need a little bit more, you can always take that right hand, release it behind the back, take it in the direction of the extended hand. Awesome. Slow release back to center, coming back to our bellies with a T. This time the right cheek connects to the mat. Pausing here before slowly drawing the left arm into the body, peeling open. And knowing that a prop is always available. Might be a block, maybe a cushion. One more breath. Slowly release back to center. Clear the prop if you've used one. Take the hands beneath the shoulders. Lift up to Cobra. Lifting up. Don't lock out the elbows yet. Want to lift up part way. Then draw the shoulders down and back. Really broaden through the front body. And then lifting all the way. You might keep the gaze neutral. Maybe you look left to right. Hey, what's up? Looking at your neighbors, maybe your dogs or your kids. Slow release all the way down. Coming into locust, releasing the palms face down beside the body. As you inhale, lifting everything, rising up strong, keeping the head, the gaze neutral. One more breath. And exhale to lower. Moving here to the breath. Inhale, rise up. Everything lifts, pulling everything into center. Really driving the hip bones into the mat. And exhale, lower. Once more, just like that. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, lower. This time, taking the fingers to the ears. As we inhale, lifting through center, staying here, and on the exhale, right elbow to the right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, left hip. Inhale, center. Always knowing you can release the feet if necessary, but if it's available, keep them lifted. Exhale, right elbow to right hip. Final time. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, left hip. Inhale through center, keeping the hands here beside the body or releasing them forward into a Superman. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hands beneath the shoulders. Rise all the way up. Press back, downward facing dog. Two more deep cleansing breath here as we land in this shape. Taking any movement that feels good. Looking to the top of the mat, step or hop your way up there. We're in a forward fold. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to opposite elbows, finding our ragdoll. Taking movement if it feels good to do so. And really thinking about sending the energy evenly into all 4 corners of both feet. So you might notice you're really in the heels or really in the toes. Think about really evenly distributing your weight as you move gently through this shape. One more breath. Release the hands. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Pausing here, holding in this high plank, engaging everything, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the knees or from the toes, shifting forward, release to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back, high to low plank. Inhale to upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Feet come to the top of the mat, pausing here. Inhale to rise. Maybe this time there's a gentle back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. This time staying in our high plank. Take the feet out wide. We want to land them about mat distance apart. And from here, finding shoulder taps for 20. Beginning with the right hand to left shoulder for 1. Stabilizing through the core for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Keep the feet exactly where they're at. This time we're gonna walk the hands out. So taking the hands into an extended plank shape, taking the left hand to the top left corner of the mat, then right hand to right, left hand comes back, right hand comes back. We'll do 20, no, just kidding, we'll do 5. Left to the top left, right to the top right, left comes in, right comes in. Left to left, right to right, left in, right in. This time right to the top, left to the top, right in, left in. Right to the top, left to the top, right in, left in. Take the feet back to hip distance, shift forward, release to low plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. One more deep cleansing breath. Let the fire go out the mouth. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. High to low plank. Inhale to upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg extends long behind you. Pausing here, keeping the hips closed. Find that length, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe coming up onto the toes of the right foot. Then step the left foot through to the center top of the mat. Back foot comes parallel with the short edge of the mat. Rise up, warrior 2. Feels like a break to be on our feet now, right? Find your strength here. If you notice that back edge peeling up, I say it because mine does unless I talk about it. Send it back down. Release the forearm to the thigh, extended side angle. We'll take 3 rounds of this, and I invite you to progress with me as we move through it. Coming back to warrior 2. Extended side angle. Maybe the forearm stays on the thigh, or maybe this time you connect it to the mat. Rise up, warrior two. One more round. Final round of extended side angle. So you might be here, you might be here, or maybe this time you take the bind. So taking the hand behind the back, you might stay there, or you might reach down and connect the hands. One more breath. Inhale, rise up. Whew, straighten that front leg. Extend the arms, open up. Find a beautiful, feels like rest, triangle pose. Slowly rise up, warrior two. Taking the hands through center, draw the feet parallel to one another. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Hanging out here for a couple breaths, just to find a little bit of movement. Maybe that's a gentle shift from side to side. Maybe hanging out at center, really driving the tailbone towards the sky. Finding that release in the spine feels good. Then rooting through the hands, draw the heels in, toes out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center, coming into goddess. Maybe it's a fluid movement to sink down. For me, I need to coax my body into it. Do whatever it takes. Find this shape. Draw the knees out over the toes. Little bit of movement here, holding here for one more breath. And then maybe keeping the hands at heart center, maybe you take it to a cactus. If available, lift up onto the toes. Lift the heels up, create some space. Whew, maybe all this shaking, that's okay. Maybe you sink 1 inch lower in this. Shake a little more. It's really a dance party now. One more strong breath here. Release the heels. Take the hands up to the ears, holding here, taking the right elbow towards the right hip. Come back to center. Left elbow, left hip. Back to center. One more time. Right elbow, right hip, maybe sink 1 inch lower. And center. Left to left. And center. Inhale, whoo, take the feet parallel, arms extend overhead. And as you exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back, open the chest, fold forward. Finding any movement that feels good here, maybe shifting side to side, maybe swinging the arms a little. Inhale, rise up, open through the heart center. Let the hands go. Then keeping the back foot where it is, slowly take the right foot towards what was the back of your mat. We're in a warrior two. And check in here if you notice that that right knee is collapsing in, blocking your line on your right toe. Just open it up, draw it open, engage. Warrior, it's strong, right? We got this. And extended side angle. Beginning, if it feels good, with the forearm to the thigh. Release back to warrior two. Maybe one side feels better than the other. I'm gonna say this side is feeling strong, but it's maybe because we've been here for 10 seconds. Second extended side angle. Maybe this time the right hand finds the mat. And you might use a prop here too. This is a good spot to use a prop, taking the hand to a block or a book, Tupperware, whatever suits your fancy and is on hand. Awesome, warrior two. Final round of extended side angle. Maybe staying here, or maybe taking the bind. Maybe not, maybe taking the bind. Might take a second. Landing here, peeling the chest open. One more breath. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Draw the feet parallel to one another. I'm just gonna find a little bit of movement from side to side. We're going to be exploring Skandasana, so you might take that by taking the hands to the mat, or you might take your hands at heart center and join me in sinking down. So no, you can take the hands to the mat, peel the leg open, send the toes to the sky, or you can find a little additional challenge, really bring the balance in, holding the hands at heart center, maybe shifting a little extra, finding that sweet spot. Whew. Set that drishti gaze. Pray, maybe we pray. Pray to not fall over, whatever it takes. Get deep. It's a spiritual journey today. Isn't it always when we land on our mats? Maybe a little more prayer today. One more breath here. Slowly, keeping the hands at heart center if you can. Rise up, come through center. Find that easy movement. And then, if available, keep those hands lifted, coming to your Skandasana on the other side. Gentle, with control, with a lot of prayer. One more breath here. And always remember, if Skandasana isn't feeling good today, you can take the shin to the mat. Still get that extension on the inner line of the extended leg. It's always an option. Slow release back to center, rising up, then taking the hands to the top of the mat. Guide your right foot to meet your left. We're in a forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back, high to low plank. Inhale to upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps to land behind the left wrist. Back foot comes to a 45. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Hips are closed. Our stance is strong. We're warriors. Gaze is neutral. And then slowly draw the hands to heart center. Shifting forward, taking the weight out of that back leg, coming into the front leg. Maybe a little drag. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Finding a warrior three variation. Another good opportunity to pray today, it looks like. All the wiggling, that's okay. Maybe keeping the hands here at heart center. Maybe you take your airplane variation. Or if it's calling you, extending the arms out forward, finding warrior three. Slowly rise up, take the hands to heart center. Pause here, lifting the leg up through center, staying here, then with control, step partway back, a couple feet back, foot to a 45. We're in a pyramid pose. You might keep the hands here at heart center, that might feel good. Maybe they hinge at the hips and you find a half lift here, or you might release the hands to the mat, the body. Maybe take them behind the back. Find what feels best for you here. And checking in that there's a little space, a little softness in that front leg. Release both hands to the mat. Slowly step the right foot back and then the left. We're in a high plank, just long enough to release to low plank. Inhale to upward facing and exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot behind the right hand, rise to warrior one right side. You might even feel that extended left hip flexor. Feels nice. Notice what's happening. Acknowledge this love we're giving our bodies here. Slowly draw hands to heart center, coming to our warrior three variation. Rooting strong through that front leg. Maybe dragging the toes a smidgen. Maybe praying again. Here we go. Staying here with the hands at heart center, releasing them by the body. Slowly rise up, taking the knee up through center, and then with control, gently stepping back. Foot to a 45, releasing to pyramid. Making this shape work for you, whatever that looks like. Plant the hands, step the left foot all the way back, then the right. Pausing here in high plank. Taking the right knee outside the right elbow, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, left to left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, drop the knees to the mat, press back, child's pose. Slowly rise up just enough to transition onto your back. Knees hug into the chest. Little gentle movement from side to side. Right leg extends long, finding a supine twist to the right. Maybe staying here, or maybe drawing the left foot into, the right foot into, connect to the left hand, taking a bind. And you might not find that full bind. Know that that's no reason to stop. Even just drawing the heel towards the bum is a good place, changes the sensation of this twist. Slowly unwind back to center. First the gaze, then the body. Soles of the feet land mat distance apart, dropping the knees once through each side. Coming back to center. Knees hug into the chest. Slowly extending the left leg before twisting to the right. Maybe staying here, or maybe you slowly begin to draw the left heel towards the bum, maybe connecting with the right hand. Gently unwind back to center. Knees hug into the chest, easy movement side to side before sending the soles of the feet to the sky, finding a happy baby. Maybe staying here in a little bit of stillness, just lingering, appreciating the hard work you've done, Maybe finding a little bit of movement while you find that appreciation. Gently extending one leg and then the other. Release the soles of the feet to connect, coming to land in a Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow each part of your back body to draw towards the earth while maintaining that gentle, natural curve in the spine. Slowly release the arms beside the body, palms to the sky. Left, then the right foot extend to the bottom corners of your mat. Full deep breath in, fill the belly. And as you let it go, relaxing fully to Shavasana. Hang out here as long as it feels good, but if you're ready to close this practice and move along with your day with me, gently wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, and at your own pace, begin to guide the feet to meet the bum before drawing the knees to the chest, hands to the back of the thighs. Chin draws into the chest, one big loving squeeze here before rock and rolling up and down to an easy seated position. Hands come through heart center. And together, finding one final, one intentional, deep cleansing breath together to close this practice. In through the nose, fill the belly. And let it all go out the mouth with a sigh. Thank you so much for landing on your mat and mindfully sharing space. Have the best day.